Enter Sir Robert Chiltern. He has the letter in his hand and is reading it. He comes toward his wife, not noticing Lord Goring's presence. I want you, I trust you, I am coming to you, Gertrude. Oh, my love, is this true? Do you indeed trust me and want me? If so, it was for me to come to you, not for you to write of coming to me. This letter of yours, Gertrude, makes me feel that nothing that the world may do can hurt me now. You want me, Gertrude. Lord Goring, unseen by Sir Robert Chiltern, makes an imploring sign to Lady Chiltern to accept the situation and Sir Robert's error. Yes. You trust me, Gertrude? Yes. Why didn't you not add that you loved me? Because I loved you. Lord Goring passes into the conservatory. Gertrude, you don't know what I feel. When Montfort passed me your letter across the table, he had opened it by mistake, I suppose, without looking at the handwriting on the envelope, and I read it. Oh, I did not care what disgrace or punishment was in store for me. I only thought you loved me still. There is no disgrace in store for you, nor any public shame. Mrs. Cheverley has handed over to Lord Goring the document that was in her possession, and he has destroyed it. Are you sure of this, Gertrude? Yes, Lord Goring has just told me. Then I am safe. Oh, what a wonderful feeling to be safe. For 2 days I have been in terror. I am safe now. How did Arthur destroy my letter? Tell me. He burnt it. I wish I had seen that one sin of my youth burning to ashes. How many men there are in modern life who would like to see their past burning to white ashes before them. Is Arthur still here? Yes, he is in the conservatory. I am so glad now I made that speech last night in the house. So glad. I made it thinking that public disgrace might be the result, but it has not been so. Public honor has been the result. I think so. I fear so, almost. For although I am safe from detection, although every proof against me is destroyed, I suppose, Gertrude, I suppose I should retire from public life? Oh, yes, Robert, you should do that. It is your duty to do that. It is much to surrender. No, it will be much to gain. Sir Robert Chiltern walks up and down the room with a troubled expression. Ben comes over to his wife and puts his hand on her shoulder. And you would be happy living somewhere alone with me, abroad perhaps, or in the country away from London, away from public life. You would have no regrets? Oh, none, Robert. And your ambition for me? You used to be ambitious for me. Oh, my ambition, I have none now, but that we two may love each other. It was your ambition that led you astray. Let us not talk about ambition. Lord Goring returns from the conservatory looking very pleased with himself and with an entirely new buttonhole that someone has made for him. Arthur, I have to thank you for what you have done for me. I don't know how I can repay you. My dear fellow, I'll tell you at once. At the present moment, under the usual palm tree, in the conservatory. Enter Mason. Lord Caversham. That admirable father of mine really makes a habit of turning up at the wrong moment. It is very heartless of him, very heartless indeed. Enter Lord Caversham. Mason goes out. Good morning, Lady Chiltern. Warmest congratulations to you, Chiltern, on your brilliant speech last night. I have just left the Prime Minister, and you are to have the vacant seat in the cabinet. A seat in the cabinet? Yes, here is the Prime Minister's letter. A seat in the cabinet? Certainly, and you deserve it too. You have got what we want so much in political life nowadays: high character, high moral tone, high principles. Everything that you have not got and never will get. I don't like principles, Father. I prefer prejudices. Sir Robert Chiltern is on the brink of accepting the Prime Minister's offer when he sees his wife looking at him with her clear, candid eyes. He then realizes that it is impossible. I cannot accept this offer, Lord Caversham. I have made up my mind to decline it. Decline it, sir? My intention is to retire at once from public life. Decline a seat in the cabinet and retire from public life? Never heard such damn nonsense in the whole course of my existence. I beg your pardon, Lady Chiltern. Chiltern, I beg your pardon. Don't grin like that, sir. No, Father. Lady Chiltern, you are a sensible woman, the most sensible woman in London, the most sensible woman I know. Will you kindly prevent your husband from talking such? Will you kindly do that, Lady Chiltern? Will you kindly do that, Lady Chiltern? I think my husband is right in his determination, Lord Caversham. I approve of it. You approve of it? Good heavens. I admire him for it. I admire him immensely for it. I have never admired him so much before. He is finer than ever I thought him. You will go and write your letter to the Prime Minister now, won't you? Don't hesitate about it, Robert. I suppose I had better write it at once. Such offers are not repeated. I will ask you to excuse me for a moment, Lord Caversham. I may come with you, Robert, may I not? Yes, Gertrude. Lady Chiltern goes with him. What is the matter with this family? Something wrong here, eh? Idiocy? Hereditary, I suppose. Both of them, too. Wife as well as husband. Very sad indeed. And they are not an old family. Can't understand it. It is not idiocy, Father, I assure you. What is it then, sir? Well, it is what is called nowadays a high moral tone, Father. That is all. Hate these new-fangled names. Same thing as we used to call idiocy 50 years ago. Shan't stay in this house any longer. Oh, just go in there for a moment, Father. Third palm tree to the left, the usual palm tree. What, sir? I beg your pardon, father, I forgot. The conservatory, father. The conservatory. There is someone there I want you to talk to. What about, sir? About me, father. Not a subject on which much eloquence is possible. No, father, but the lady is like me. She doesn't care much for eloquence in others. She thinks it a little loud. Lord Caversham goes into the conservatory. Lady Chiltern enters. Lady Chiltern, why are you playing Mrs. Teveley's cards? I don't understand you. Mrs. Teveley made an attempt to ruin your husband, either to drive him from public life or to make him attempt a dishonorable position. From the latter tragedy you saved him. The former you are now thrusting on him. Why should you do him the wrong Mrs. Teveley tried to do and failed? Lord Goring, pulling himself together for great effect, and showing the philosopher that underlies the dandy. Lady Chiltern, allow me. You wrote me a letter last night, in which you said you trusted me and wanted my help. Now is the moment when you really want my help. Now is the time when you have got to trust me, to trust in my counsel and judgment. You love Robert. Do you want to kill his love for you? What sort of existence will he have if you rob him of the fruit of his ambition? If you take him from the splendor of a great political career, if you close the doors of public life against him, if you condemn him to sterile failure, he who was made for triumph and success. Women are not meant to judge us, but to forgive us when we need forgiveness. Pardon, not punishment, is their mission. Why should you scourge him with rods for a sin done in his youth? Before he knew you, before he knew himself. A man's life is of more value than a woman's. It has larger issues, wider scope, greater ambitions. A woman's life revolves in curves of emotions. It is upon lines of intellect that a man's life progresses. Don't make any terrible mistake, Lady Chiltern. A woman who can't keep a man's love and love him in return has done all the world wants of women, or should want of them. But it is my husband himself who wishes to retire from public life. He feels that it is his duty. It was he who first said so. Rather than lose your love, Robert would do anything, wreck his whole career, as he is on the brink of doing now. He is making for you a terrible sacrifice. Take my advice, Lady Chiltern, and do not accept a sacrifice so great. If you do, you will live to repent it bitterly. We men and women are not made to accept such sacrifices from each other. We are not worthy of them. Besides, Robert has been punished enough. We have both been punished. I set him up too high. Do not, for that reason, set him down now too low. If he has fallen from his altar, do not thrust him into the mire. Failure to Robert would be the very mire of shame. Power is his passion. He will lose everything, even his power to feel love. Your husband's life at this moment is in your hands. Your husband's love is in your hands. Don't mar both for him. Enter Sir Robert Chiltern. Gertrude, here is the draft of my letter. Shall I read it to you? Let me see it. Sir Robert hands her the letter. She reads it and then, with a gesture of passion, tears it up. What are you doing? A man's life is of more value than a woman's. It has larger issues, wider scope, greater ambitions. Our lives revolve in curves of emotions. It is upon lines of intellect that a man's life progresses. I have just learnt this. and much else with it from Lord Goring, and I will not spoil your life for you, nor see you spoil it as a sacrifice to me, a useless sacrifice. Gertrude, Gertrude, you can forget, men easily forget, and I forgive. That is how women help the world. I see that now. Arthur, Arthur, it seems I am always to be in your debt. My wife, my wife. Oh, dear no, Robert. Your debt is to Lady Tilturn, not to me. I owe you much. And now tell me what you are going to ask me now, as Lord Caversham came in. Robert, you are your sister's guardian, and I want your consent to my marriage with her. That is all. Oh, I am so glad. I am so glad. Shakes hands with Lord Goring. Thank you, Lady Tilthorn. My sister to be your wife? Yes. Arthur, I am very sorry, but the thing is quite out of the question. I have to think of Mabel's future happiness, and I don't think her happiness would be safe in your hands, and I cannot have her sacrificed. Sacrificed? Yes, utterly sacrificed. Loveless marriages are horrible, but there is one thing worse than an absolutely loveless marriage. A marriage in which there is love but on one side only, faith but on one side only, devotion but on one side only, and in which of the two hearts one is sure to be broken. But I love Mabel. No other woman had any place in my life. Robert, if they love each other, why should they not be married? Arthur cannot bring Mabel the love that she deserves. What reason have you for saying that? Do you really require me to tell you? Certainly I do. As you choose. When I called on you yesterday evening, I found Mrs. Cheverley concealed in your rooms. It was between 10 and 11 o'clock at night. I do not wish to say anything more. Your relations with Mrs. Cheverley have, as I said to you last night, nothing whatsoever to do with me. I knew you were engaged to be married to her once. The fascination she exercised over you then seems to have returned. You spoke to me last night of her as a woman pure and stainless, a woman whom you respected and honored. That may be so, but I cannot give my sister's life into your hands. It would be wrong of me. It would be unjust, infamously unjust to her. I have nothing more to say. Robert, it was not Mrs. Cheverley whom Lord Goring expected last night. Not Mrs. Cheverley. Who was it then? Lady Tilthorn. It was your own wife, Robert. Yesterday afternoon, Lord Goring told me that if I ever was in trouble, I could come to him for help, as he was our oldest and best friend. Later on, after that terrible scene in this room, I wrote to him telling him that I trusted him, that I had need of him, that I was coming to him for help and advice. Sir Robert Chiltern takes the letter out of his pocket. Yes, that letter. I didn't go to Lord Goring's after all. I felt that it is from ourselves alone that help can come. Pride made me think that. Mrs. Cheverley went. She stole my letter and sent it anonymously to you this morning, that you should think. Oh, Robert, I cannot tell you what she wished you to think. What? Had I fallen so low in your eyes that you thought that even for a moment I could have doubted your goodness? Gertrude, Gertrude, you are to me the white image of all good things, and sin can never touch you. Arthur, you can go to Mabel, and you have my best wishes. Oh, stop a moment. There is no name at the beginning of this letter. The brilliant Mrs. Cheverley does not seem to have noticed that. There should be a name. Let me write yours. It is you I trust and need. You and none else. Well, really, Lady Kilburn, I think I should have my own letter. No, you shall have Mabel. Takes the letter and writes her husband's name on it. Well, I hope she hasn't changed her mind. It's nearly 20 minutes since I saw her last. Enter Mabel Chiltern and Lord Caversham. Lord Goring, I think your father's conversation much more improving than yours. I am only going to talk to Lord Caversham in the future, and always under the usual palm tree. Darling, kisses her. What does this mean, sir? You don't mean to say that this charming, clever young lady has been so foolish as to accept you? Certainly, father, and Kilturn's been wise enough to accept the seat in the cabinet. I am very glad to hear that, Chiltern. I congratulate you, sir. If the country doesn't go to the dogs or the radicals, we shall have you Prime Minister some day. Enter Mason. Luncheon is on the table, my lady. Mason goes out. You'll stop to luncheon, Lord Caversham, won't you? With pleasure. And I'll drive you down to Downing Street afterwards, Chiltern. You have a great future before you. A great future. Wish I could say the same for you, sir. But your career will have to be entirely domestic. Yes, father, I prefer domestic. And if you don't make this young lady an ideal husband, I'll cut you off with a shilling. An ideal husband? Oh, I don't think I should like that. It sounds like something in the next world. What do you want him to be then, dear? He can be what he chooses. All I want is to be, oh, a real wife to him. Upon my word, there is a good deal of common sense in that, Lady Chiltern. They all go out except Sir Robert Chiltern. He sinks into a chair wrapped in thought. After a little time, Lady Chiltern returns to look for him. Aren't you coming in, Robert? Gertrude, is it love you feel for me, or is it pity merely? It is love, Robert, love, and only love. For both of us, a new life is beginning. Curtain.